Hello everyone, I'm Geek Freak and welcome to the video. My friends, the internet is absolutely amazing. And we have loads of stuff from social medias, forums, news, videos, search engines. The internet is the most powerful force on the entire planet. And you know what? I absolutely love it. The internet is what brings us all together, regardless of creed, race, sex. And you know what? I'm really thankful to be living in an age where the internet exists. So much information goes around the world in a matter of seconds. Advertisements, how-tos, history, and so on and so on and so on. If I made a list, I'd be here all day. Now, the reason why I made this video is because of a few things. But the most important one that inspired me to make this video was a video made by the Imaginary Axis, Tyler. And my god, this guy must have an IQ of 400. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but my god, Tyler is smart. The videos he makes is mostly stuff on nerd culture, but not just any nerd culture. He does videos on analyses on characters or objects in characters, how powerful they are, or who would win in a fight. Okay. He's not one of those YouTubers who does analyses like who would win in a fight. He just explains like how powerful a character is or how strong is this item. Let me give you a few examples. His most popular video is How Fast is the Flash, which I really did enjoy. And his second one is How Strong is Saitama from One Punch Man. I swear, you guys have got to go and check out his channel. I mean, seriously, this guy is an absolute genius. But the one I want to talk about today is his video, Why the Death Note Would Fail. And this is the video that inspired me to make this video. Now, there's one thing I want you guys to do. I don't want to show clips of what Tyler's made in that video, because what he made in this video is perfection incarnate. And what I mean by this is, he kind of explains the power of the internet. Now again, I'm not going to show any clips. I want you guys to stop this video right now, start a new tab, go and watch that video, and then as soon as you've done that, come back and watch me talk about what I want to say. So I'll give you guys 5 seconds to stop watching this video. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's continue. Okay, I'm going to assume that you guys have watched Tyler's video, Why the Death Note Would Fail. If you haven't, well, this video might actually be confusing without watching Why the Death Note Would Fail. But hey, that's all on you. So with that said, let's resume with this video. Now, on the internet, news get around fast, and I mean really fast, from minutes to seconds of what's happening in the world, from England to America to China to, well, literally everywhere in the world, within an instant. And it isn't just news, like you would see on CNN, Fox News, you know, all those news channels. But it's also other things like Twitters, made by people, posts on Facebook or other places, videos on YouTube that was made by people, and they don't have to be, you know, like really big news. It could also be something that you're interested in, like the latest news of Avatar: The Last Airbender, or the new chapters of Dragon Ball Super, or videos made by your favorite YouTubers, like maybe Seth the Programmer, made an analysis on how powerful a character is. I mean, it could be literally anything, and it doesn't have to be like the latest thing that's came out, like videos, news, tweets, etc. Maybe you want to look up something, like how-to videos. And, you know, it solely depends on what you're looking for. Like, how do I stream a video? How do I stream a game? How do I lose weight? How do I groom a dog? How do I open a bank? How do I start my own YouTube channel? How do I teach myself a new language? There are literally, and I mean literally, millions upon millions of things on how you want to do something. And you need help on how you want to do something. You can find them on video sites, search them on Google, or you can ask somebody on the internet. And you know what? It is absolutely glorious. All this information at the tip of my fingers on how to do something or I need help with something. It is absolutely glorious. Now, if you guys saw Tyler's video, which again, I highly recommend you go and do that, because his video on Why the Death Note Would Fail is a freaking masterpiece. Now, even though I did say I wouldn't show a clip from his video, I will talk about some of the points that he made in his video. And don't worry, I'm not going to debunk him or I'm trying to shame him or whatever. In fact, this video is just one big massive praise to Tyler. Now, if you guys seen the video that Tyler made, Why the Death Note Would Fail, then awesome. But particularly, I want you guys to go and watch from 5 minutes and 45 seconds into the video, all the way to the end of the video. And basically, what Tyler's trying to say is, when the internet comes together to solve a problem, the internet can solve the problem which is us, the users, when a group of people come together and work on a problem, or trying to solve something, or trying to find something, or play a cat and mouse game with Shia LaBeouf, all the stuff in Tyler's video that he presented within his video, saying how a group of people got together and they was trying to figure out where these terrorist camps were. And these secret camps were places that governments were looking for, and it only took a few people, maybe a few hundred, to find these camps, and the government bombed them. Again, if you haven't seen Tyler's video, go and watch that now. He explains far more things in that video, which are extremely interesting. Okay, the main point is, there are people on the internet that excels in everything. Biology, chemistry, problem solving, hacking, maybe they're a whiz at maths, power scaling, and there are people out there who are experts on something, like engineering, crafting, expertise in electrician, stuff like that. And of course we have the content creator. And not just that, we can also find things from reviews that people have done, even if they're terrible movies or good movies. We can have their perspective on how the movie is, and we can see another person's perspective of what the movie is. Or maybe a third person could point out something that both reviewers missed within the movie. Or we, the audience, could correct them on something, like maybe they got the dates wrong of when this movie or game was created, or maybe they got the name of a character wrong. Like, remember when the Nostalgia Critic made those top 11 F-ups, where he made mistakes throughout his videos, and he put those mistakes on the top 11 F-ups? What I'm trying to get at is, even when somebody presents something, like a review or something that they've studied, if they made that into a video, that review and information will be new to us. And sometimes they will get a few things wrong there and there, but it's us, the audience, that will correct them on a few things. And that is what makes the internet fantastic. Or if you're trying to find something online, like a show, or an episode from a show, or an object, or stuff like that. Let me give you guys another example. You know when you have a really big problem trying to sort something out, or trying to set up something, and you don't know how to do it, and there's literally nobody inside your house that knows how to do this certain thing. Like, for example, print out something on your printer. So what do? Well, you go onto the internet and you ask people on the internet on why your printer isn't working, and you give the full details on what's wrong, and hopefully somebody will say, did you press this button first, then print out? You test out their theory, and hopefully it works. And it does work. It's something like that. Okay, let me give you guys another example. Now this next one comes from the series Space Dandy. In episode 10 of Space Dandy, I'm going into some spoilers, so if you guys haven't seen this series, stop this video and go and watch that series. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. In episode 10, Space Dandy and his crew is reliving the same day over and over and over again, and they have absolutely no idea how to get out of the situation. And one of them had the idea of asking the intergalactic internet. Just watch this.
Tomorrow will not come. What should I do?
I'm still not convinced this will work.
Someone replied.
What?
That was fast.
There's more than one. Google it, idiot. Look it up, lazy. Try tearing the page off the calendar, genius. LOL.
Bleeping trolls.
Huh?
I swear to you guys, this was funny. And yes, I know what some of you are going to say, and I'll just say it, that this is just fiction, it's not real, etc, etc. I know it's fiction, I know it's not real, but the main point is that these characters actually tried asking people on the intergalactic internet and asking people how the hell they can get out of the situation. And it works. Hell, there are content creators on YouTube who make stuff on real crimes that has happened in the past. And these YouTubers educate us on what really happened in these crimes and cases. There's how-to videos, news, debunking videos, response videos. Hell, in Tyler's video, actually you know what, I'm just going to show you a small clip. I know I said I wouldn't use any of his clips, but he explains better than what I could ever could. Just have a listen.
Who is this 4chan?
The internet is actually so much better at solving problems than a single person that in order to speed up research on protein folding, the University of Washington released an online video game that reimagined modern biological research as a puzzle. Thousands of players working together managed to outperform the best current research software 8 out of 10 times. They then redesigned a synthetic enzyme developed by real scientists to make it 18 times more efficient and deciphered the crystal structure of a virus that had been unsolved for 15 years in only 10 days.
Yes, the internet actually did that for 15 freaking years, and it only took 10 days for the internet to solve it. That in itself is impressive. What I'm trying to get at is, even though we have our own interests, and we content creators make our own theories, and give our own point of view on something that we enjoy. But when you bring in a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, if these people put all their differences aside and concentrate on a problem, then nothing can stop them. Because here's the thing, each and every one of us is unique in our own way. We see things differently. Different things come to our minds when facing a problem, or we reevaluate and see things from a different point of view. The power of the masses is much stronger than the power of one. I mean, yeah, sure, you can be very well knowledge and an expert on one subject, which not a lot of people will know about. Like for example, there are people out there who is an expert on flowers, like how they work, what their properties are, how they can benefit mankind, you know, stuff like that. Or maybe you're a computer expert. You know the inner workings of how a computer works. You can be an expert on absolutely anything. And some, if not most people, aren't going to have the same knowledge as those people. However, when it comes to the power of the group, when it comes to problem solving, and if we put our minds to it, we can solve anything. And with the knowledge from experts from different subjects, the process would speed things up a little bit more. And let's just say, for example, that you got yourself an idea that could benefit mankind. Like for example, let's just say, for example, somebody said, I know a way how to get infinite energy without relying on the power companies. And there was like a huge group of people saying, okay, what's your idea? And when that person explains on what his idea is, and depending on what the person's idea is, some people will say, oh no, this is a bad idea, and some people will say, well, I have an idea that could fix this idea. Because hey, even if you have a good idea, there are going to be people out there who's going to say it is a bad idea, or they just don't see it working. However, there is going to be a few people in that group who is going to say something along the lines of, you know what, that's a good idea, but why don't we do this to improve it so that way it would be more efficient? You get what I'm saying now? When an idea is given, there's going to be people out there who's going to disagree with you on if it's going to work, but there is people out there who's going to say, this seems like a good idea, but why don't we add this onto it so that way it'll be more efficient, more fast, and more safe. You guys get what I'm trying to say? When somebody has an idea, there's going to be other people out there who's going to add something to that idea to make it more efficient, to make it more safe, to make it go faster. Ideas are built on other ideas, and ideas are added onto other people's ideas. I mean, look at the light bulb. Loads of people were adding so many things to the light bulb, and then eventually we have the light bulbs that we're using today. It's something like that. Hell, a group of people on the internet went out of their way to try and figure out who hit this poor guy with a bike lock. And you know what? God bless those guys who found this guy, who hit this poor kid with a bike lock. With the power of the internet and working together, we can achieve absolutely anything. Information is going faster and faster and faster, and we can contact anybody throughout the entire world. And basically, the internet is one big massive brain. And you know what? I think we should start using it. Well, that's it for me, guys. What do you guys think? Was this video interesting? Did you like it? I know this was something different than what I usually do, but I just felt like giving a change and do something different. And please, 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 please go and check out the Imaginary Axis, or aka Tyler's channel. Tyler was the inspiration of me making this video. Tyler is an absolute genius, and I highly recommend you guys go to his channel and subscribe to him. He is a fantastic YouTuber. I swear, his IQ must be somewhere around 300 or something. But again, please go and check out the Imaginary Axis channel and go and subscribe to him. He is fantastic. I'm Geek Freak. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching. And if there's a series you want me to check out and review and give my thoughts on it, or if there's a top 10 list you want me to do, or any reactions, or responses, or rants on anything geeky, just leave links and comments in the comment sections below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, subscribe, put the bell on, share this video, and leave a comment in the comment sections below. And as for my social medias, I'm literally freaking everywhere! I'm on most video platforms, social medias, forums, and support sites. It's best to pause the video and see where I am. Literally all of this is down in the description box below. So if you want to go and check those out, please do. I'm Geek Freak. Peace out.